Now for our feature story of the day. Bitcoin price could be headed for $70,000 in Goblin town because of the ETF exodus, according to Just Blaze Arthur Hayes. Let's break this down. And the reason I'm giving him clout here is because he's been the only one calling for 80,000 out of all the analysts I really follow and we cover on the show. And we almost hit 80,000 here today, and we're trending that ways. So we're going to entertain this analysis from Just Blaze Arthur Hayes. But first, I want to read you this tweet from Ash Crypto because I agree. So you're telling me Bitcoin dumped more than 10,000 in 2 days without any major negative news. This is pure manipulation. And think about that for a second, because Bukele is buying, Metaplanet's buying, Michael Saylor just announced a $2 billion buy of 20,000 Bitcoin, and we're dumping 10,000. Doesn't add up. So he goes on to say, all these big freaking exchanges and market makers are liquidating the people and making millions of dollars with the volatility. A typical Wall Street playbook. And I couldn't agree more. And who would know better than someone from Wall Street? So let me know if you agree or disagree with that sentiment, but I definitely believe there's a lot of manipulation in the market. Back to the BitMEX founder, Just Blaze Arthur Hayes, says that Bitcoin could potentially fall to 70 Gs if the large hedge funds unwind their positions. And who's the largest hedge funds out there? BlackRock. IBIT is the largest hodler of Bitcoin from the institutional FOMO like a mofo. So Bitcoin gobbling town is incoming, he said in a post, posting there could be a large outflow from the spot ETFs such as BlackRock's iShares Bitcoin Trust, better known as the IBIT. Lots of the IBIT hodlers are hedge funds that went long on ETFs while shorting the CME futures to earn low-risk yield greater than that from the short-term U.S. Treasuries. However, if that yield, called the basis spread, falls as the price of the BITI does, then these funds will sell the IBIT and buy back the CME futures. Hence, manipulation. These funds are currently in profit, and given that the basis spread is close to the Treasury yields, they will unwind during the U.S. hours and realize their profit, plunging Bitcoin back to 70 Gs. And here's the infamous X post, him calling it right there. And that was a post from today at 6:39 a.m. So in an investor note on February 23rd, we also have 10X research head Marcus Thielen has said a big part of the Bitcoin ETF demand is from the hedge funds playing this arbitrage game rather than the long-term hodlers. Precisely. This basis trade aims to capture the spread between the spot price of the Bitcoin tracked by the ETFs like IBIT and the BITI futures price on the CME. If Bitcoin price drops, the futures premium can also shrink, creating a problem for the hedge funds, which begin to unwind their trades by selling the pre-low BITI ETF shares and buying back the short CME futures. When this happens at scale, the coordinated unwind, aka manipulation, means major selling of the spot ETFs and upwards pressure on futures. This selling pressure exacerbates the Bitcoin price declines, potentially causing a feedback loop where more funds rush to exit their positions. Bitcoin plunged more than 5% over the past day, hitting an intraday low of 91, and we actually went a lot lower than that as the ETF outflows continue to accelerate. So I don't trust any of these ETFs. I don't trust BlackRock. I sure as hell don't trust Larry Fink. And going back to Max Kaiser, what he wrote here, the MAGA agenda means efficiency and accountability to an economy and stock market that is known neither for 45 fucking years. I'd expect a 66% pullback of the S&P 500 if Trump and Musk go full metal jacket on the fraud, the waste, and the abuse. Let me know if you agree or disagree with the high priest, the bishop of the Bitcoin. Holla. And welcome everyone to the Q&A segment of the live stream. We got 1,600 plus folks here. We got the Nippinator indicator live and in the flesh. And we got so much more. And we're going to premiere a brand new music video here shortly. And I'm going to stick around for an extra hour just to kick it with the homies.